hearts at. Let us review the memes of your childhood. Let's date ourselves by laughing at jokes about the floppy disk. Anyways, let's go.
Popular outdoor toys ever made. I must have missed the meeting when step 5 happened. This is the baby shark of the 2000s
This
kids.
is so fast. Wait, hold on. This is so fast.
I can hear this picture. One burned you alive, and the other one electrocuted.
Ooh, my butt hurts just looking at this. Okay, did anybody scrape their knees or like the back of their legs on this yellow one? Make this bigger. Has anybody scraped their knees on the yellow one? Bruh, those I should not swear. Those fucking hurt, bro. Those so hurt. I remember the scrapes too very vividly. It doesn't like make a clean cut. It makes like several small cuts in a patch. You know what I'm saying? They hurt so bad. Exactly. They hurt so bad, Fed. Holy. And then the metal one. The metal one didn't electrocute me, but in the summer, it's like hot as fuck. Like it cooks you as you go down. By the time you get to the bottom of that slide, the first layer of skin is like cooked through. Freaking hurts. Relatability up.
You with static. How strict were your parents?
Very.
My parents could speak to me with their eyes.
Oh, yeah?
Only real ones remember. One was always not working.
Oh,
Teenage
yeah?
eggs. The loudest noise of your childhood. Scared the hell out of me every time. The original auto-tune. So, did anyone else go through a phase as a kid where you were genuinely concerned about the Bermuda Triangle?
Yes!
6-year-old me was like, bro, why are we not...
Yes! Anybody else? Oh my gosh. I remember learning about this when I was like super young. In like some sort of a random ass TV show about like ghost hunters, I think. Yeah. And I was so concerned. I remember you did it. Oh my God, get out of here. I remember having this conversation with adults going like, is it safe to like travel anywhere? Like, how come nobody's doing anything about this? How come everybody knows about this problem and the government isn't doing anything about it? Oh, Soulmaker, thank you for the follow. You can leave. No, you cannot. Mods, stay behind. Grab. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? That and Quicksand. Yeah. I was very concerned about Quicksand too. I was like practicing different ways to survive Quicksand, even though I live nowhere near deserts. But hello, Francis. Hello.
Solving this problem. I can both hear this image and feel it hitting me
I don't
in
know
the
this.
face. Anyone else smell it?
No.
Thinking it was illegal to turn this light on while your mum was driving. I will never get over the fact that this was the first YouTube app.
Wait, that's the first YouTube app? Whoa. It's just like an old TV, basically. The rubber kickball ball? I do not recall. I don't think I touched grass much as a kid. I remember that's a throwback. I don't think I had like an iPhone. My first iPhone was iPhone 6. And I used it for 5 years. 6 years. My next one was iPhone 12. So I never had like an old smartphone that would have these apps. Kids nowadays don't know why the answer symbol looks like that. What's an answer symbol? Jungles and forests. Well, I don't live near jungles and forests either. I'm in Canada. It's cold AF.
Icon. Only OGs used to have these on their ceilings
I
in their room.
these.
The flavor of the wooden spoon haunts me to this day.
I
7-year-old
remember.
me when the computer wasn't even turned on. Overthinking during childhood. What do you remember?
No way. No way. Me too. It wasn't a melon. Who fucking eats a whole melon? Oh, I guess he's concerned about the seeds, but but I was really concerned about about gum. I think I swallowed gum once, and I remember my parents telling me if I ever swallow gum, it'll like grow inside me and plug up my stomach. When I tell you I swallowed gum for the first time, it was like around 2 p.m. I remember very vividly. I prayed like I've never prayed before for the next 12 hours for me to not die. It'll be in your stomach. Yeah, it's still in my stomach. I wasn't even images. I was like, whoever's out there, please help me.
We're thinking, during childhood, what do you remember the most from your childhood?
Trauma.
Hey, did you ask yet? Me. No, my mum's in a bad mood. Me and my childhood, for no reason. If you don't got one of these on your legs, you are soft.
Oh, I have one. Wait, I actually have one. I have one. Wait, let me look at it right now. What does it look like now? Eep. I have one on my knee. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
These on your legs. You are soft. 7-year-old me, half asleep in the back of my parents' car. Me, mapping every turn in my head to see if I knew where I was. How are kids these days vaping? When I was a kid, I was trying to figure out how they got cars into malls.
Do you know how they get cars into malls, chat? It's not cars into malls. It's the other way around. They drive a car into an empty lot and they build a mall around it. Silly kids.
Why was there always a bite taken out of these? Because they were so good. 9-year-old me, watching television with my parents, not moving a muscle, so they don't know it's past my bedtime. This ball played a big role in almost everyone's childhood.
What is that?
This is the ball every kid played with in a store, but actually never bought or took it home. This picture just got stuck to the roof of my mouth. Who remembers these? These won't erase anything, and they taste horrible. What was your favorite struggle meal growing up? You ever had sleep for dinner? Total Wipeout was a legendary show, hands down. Bro, I used to think I could finesse all the obstacle courses. You don't know concentration until you have to take this thing from the sink to the freezer. Before Snapchat and Instagram was around. This is where you showed off your outfit. Never forget where you came from.
Oh yeah, because this was always located at the front of the classroom. If you wanted to sharpen, you have to walk all the way up there. Yeah. Those never worked. Yeah, they never worked. What's up with that? Sometimes like the lead, if you go too far, the lead just breaks off of the pencil and it like breaks so far into the pencil. Now you're stuck there spinning that thing, trying to shave off the pencil so you can uncover some of the lead. What is up with that? Mine worked, but mine never worked. And it was so loud. Yeah, it's so loud and so hard to spin around. Kids these days will never understand the cringe and the self-consciousness of standing in front of the classroom with a bad fit and that thing was creaking for like 10 minutes. Hello. Hi, Kanaka. Hello. Sharpen it with a knife. What the heck? They let you bring a knife into school.
These lollies used to cut tongues viciously. Another childhood pleasure, which has no explanation. Me and my childhood, without any reason. I am now convinced that most of us have the same childhood. Throwback Thursday. Where is computer number 9? We are not leaving until it's back in the card.
I don't think we ever had that.
But this is what I did in elementary. Not a cell phone inside, just people.
Yo, memes! Dude, I miss my Wii so much. Yeah, images you can hear. I know. I spent so long on my Mii. That was my first character creation. We've come a long way. This isn't childhood though, isn't it? We came out when I was in college. We came out when I was a kid. Hi, Azar. Hi. Yo, I was so not good at bowling, actually. I was very bad at bowling. But I was really good at tennis. You just keep swinging that shit. There's no aiming involved. Young one alert. Oh yeah. Let me know which one you relate to the most and we can compare ages. Hi, Fitz.
Living in the moment. Remember in the early 2000s
What
when
is that?
your aunt would have a random bowl filled with blue glass pebbles sitting in a windowsill?
No.
Anyone else remember when kids in school used to do this? Wait for it to dry, then eat
Huh?
it. You had me all the way up until you said eat it. Kids who
Any
played with
glue
their
eaters
DSs
in
like this
chat?
are all now in prison.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hear me out, chat. I am not in prison. That's all I will say. Hi. Hi, Chloe. Hi. No. I'm not in prison. I may or may not have played with that. Wasn't a glue eater. Nice. You're alone in this crowd of glue eating babies. Hi, Tinseller. Thank you for the follow. I played it like, okay, when you bend it to like this 180 degree, it has a satisfying clinking sound. Okay, that's all I will say. I liked it. Okay, it was nice.
It
was
like this
ASMR.
are all now in prison. VeggieTales characters as vegetables. I found this image in the deepest
I don't remember
crevices
this.
of my memories. What is this, and why do I remember it? They banned push pops in school because
What
people
is
were
that?
sucking them into pointy weapons.
What
Who
is
else
that?
remembers the temporary buildings at school that were up for decades?
Oh my
Today's
god.
kids will never
Oh my
know.
god. Oh my god. Yes. Remember that friend that I told you that's getting married and we went to school together when we were young? We used to have classes together in these. And they had no AC. I feel so cold in the winter and so hot in the summer. They are definitely permanent. I think, when was the last time I visited my middle school? It's been a few years. It was before COVID. But let me tell you, those things are still sitting there. I don't think they ever moved. Those are for the bad kids. Oh, well, I guess I was a bad kid then. Huh. Never had a push pop. I never had one either. Is that like... It looked like a glue stick. My elementary school got rebuilt. Why? Did somebody set it on fire? We had too many kids. Yeah. It seemed like overflow classrooms because they took on too many children. You had an AC and a new interior. Oh, I'm jealous. We never had any of those. We had one of those like analog fans that will spin around, you know, the white ones, the really big ones that will spin around. But then sometimes they don't spin at all. And it's just heat.
Today's kids will never know how big of a deal.
This is my favorite class. Oh, man, that was good. Does anybody remember the days where one annoying fucking kid would change the background of every single computer into some random meme? And then the computer class gets canceled for a few days because like the teachers have to restore it. Oh boy, I was that kid. Well then, I stand by what I said.
It was to go to the computer lab. This moustache obsession was so cringy. This was undoubtedly the weirdest part of the 2012 hipster trends. All millennium babies wouldn't understand. This was Netflix.
My parents
before
had
Netflix.
these.
Only the real ones had the bootleg DVDs with
Yes!
the Sharpie label.
The
And
Sharpie
this
label.
old. Damn, y'all are going deep into the vault for this one. When things used to be so simple. Sometimes I wonder if we all actually had the same childhood.
Probably.
7-year-old me disassembling and reassembling my pen. Did anyone else's parents make them go to sleep early 2 weeks before school started?
Yes.
To prepare.
Yes. My parents be like, oh, school starts in early September. Daughter, it is now August 1st. Oh, thank you for that. It is now August 1st. It's time for you to sleep by 6 p.m. What the fuck? I don't think I need like that good of a sleeping schedule, all right? Jeez. Oh, computer labs were so fun. Playing before Club Penguin was banned, we used to play Club Penguin on the computer. That was really nice. That was like the only time where a nerd like me got along with the jocks, because we'll be playing. Hey, Arthur. We would be playing like a flash game like Neopets or something. Remember Neopets? And some of the jocks will be like, yo, what are you playing? How do I get there? Can you teach me? That's like the only time they were ever nice to me. Go to bed early on summer breaks and yeah. Oregon Trail. I don't think I know that one.
there. Who remembers? Crack the Egg was all fun and games until you got hit with a double bounce and went flying off the trampoline. Absolutely no one. 6-year-old
me!
us.
That's
8
me!
full
That's me to
grocery
this
bags.
day.
10-year-old me. The wee me's were the original Bitmojis. Black dude in the orange shirt will beat you the hell up in boxing too. Who you got? I'm this old. This is why we can spot our significant other from a mile away. OMG, y'all remember this. All schools were not created equally.
What is this? What is this? Is that like a turtle? Like a turtle shell? And the little things on the side of the legs? It's a ball. But why? My school is too broke. I am too poor for this. Okay, great. We all grew up from poverty. Great. We are so relatable. Planetarium? In the school? That's crazy. That is definitely rich kid stuff. Broke boys, let's go. Hi, Yuri. Huh. Rainbow shoots? I don't know what that is either. But I still run on all fours, even to this day. Is that weird? Does anybody else still run on all fours on stairs? It's just fun. Hi, Soda. No, that's not weird. Thank you. It's not weird. Exactly. Thank you. Rich people's schools go on actual field trips. Oh, I think we did have field trips, but we didn't have to pay for them because half of them were paid for because I went to a public school. And the other half, which was only just like once a year, we would have like 1 day trip to a ski hill locally. And it wasn't too expensive. But for my immigrant parents at the time, I think it was quite expensive.
Me, when thousands of memes flash before my eyes before I die, instead of cherished memories of loved ones in my childhood. No one. 10-year-old me, looking at the camera in the supermarket. I used to hate dropping these things in class, and they bounced across the whole country. Who remembers these? We all used to bite into these.
What is
like
that?
They were actual burgers.
What is
Blow my
that?
mind. Curious George only liked him because he looks like a banana. Retweet if you remember using these as a kid. I
Wait,
really thought I
yeah.
deserved a degree in mechanical engineering after plugging these.
Yeah, you have to remember which one it goes into. Sometimes there's a green one too. I still use those. I think my parents still use those. I just use USB now. Those gummies were so gross. Burger candy. Ugh. Old Charter and DirecTV. I don't remember that. I don't think we had cable growing up because we couldn't pay for it.
In. My little brother came home from the dollar store and threw one of these at me. I
Pokeball.
just went so far back into memory lane, I got lost.
Wait, that's not
Resting
Pokeball.
your head on the cold window just hit different. What were these for? Why are they so familiar? What's the dumbest thing you ever did as a kid? My shining moment was when I was like 4. I put floaties on my feet and jumped into a pool thinking I would walk on water. I almost drowned. $10 as a kid versus $100 as an adult. Before cell phones and social media, this is how we all figured out where the squad was at.
Ah, yes. I don't think we ever put our bike like that though, because there was like a thief. Like even back then, people were stealing bikes. The bikes were so true, yeah. I remember seeing like, cause like when I was in elementary, all of my friends at the time lived in the same apartment complex as me. So we wouldn't really need to meet up. But I remember all like the jockey kids who lived in the neighborhood would bike around. And like we totally got bullied once because it was just me and my friend taking a walk, and then we got a bunch of bikers, bicyclists surrounding us. It was very awkward.
Me in my childhood, without any reason. Those of you that had your first panic attack in one of these bad boys know what's up.
I don't know
Childhood
that.
days. Is it downloading? Checks with finger. Yes, it is.
Ah!
I got your nose. 2-year-old me. 6-year-old me, waiting for my mum to choose what I'm going to wear after taking a bath. Me as a kid, when I fix my toy car. Mechanic. Sure, death is scary, but remember Frank from Cars. Me, fake sleeping in the car as a kid, so I can get carried inside. Having a kid
that's
sounds
cute.
stressful. Like, how do you make sure they have just enough childhood trauma that they will turn out funny? 10-year-old me.
That's so true. That's so true. All those people that are like, yeah, I'm funny and I have a personality now because I use it as a defensive mechanism to not face my childhood traumas. That's why I have an anime girl chat. This is just a cry for help.
Sitting at the top of the stairs, listening to my parents talk smack about me.
Oh, yeah,
They were
yeah,
about
yeah.
to kill me as an 8-year-old. A blanket. 10-year-old me getting ready to open the door. My mum's not home. This was probably the most irrational childhood fear that I had. What's the dumbest beliefs you had as a child? When I was 4 or 5, I swore that bird seeds grew birds. Thus the name. When my parents asked me to prove it to them,
Cute.
I planted a pile of bird seeds. The next day, there were loads of birds where I planted the seeds, showing I was right.
Oh, that's so cute.
Who knows what this is? A teachable moment for an...
What is that? Is that a coin? Card lighter. Cigarette lighter. A smoke lighter. What? Cigarette lighter in cars? Huh? Huh? I didn't know what Bakugan was. I don't think I watched that show. It's a heating coil. Oh. Oh. How many of you touched it? Raise your hands. How many of you touched it when it was hot? Also, you guys never answered my question. How many of you ate glue as a kid? I know at least one of you did. Don't ask that question. Okay, look. I really wanted to stick a fork into the outlet when I was a kid. Okay, like my parents had to put me on a ban. Okay, that's why you still have my content to this day. You can thank my parents. It's okay. We were all stupid at one point.
An overly curious child in a car alone, someone lighting a cigarette. Me. Why do you love pizza so much? My television as a kid. I found this in the depths of your memories.
Grounders? Anybody played Grounders? Oh my god. Yo, I'm sorry if I'm yapping too much, but this is taking me back. Grounders? Did anybody else play? It's like where one person has to close their eyes and they have to walk through this area, trying to touch other kids that were playing. And if you're caught, you have to get off the playground. Yeah. And then people always cheat because they like try to squint and open their eyes a little bit. Me? I mean, I'm just really good at like telling where people are, okay? Shit, it's not my fault if y'all are so bad at hiding. Jeez. And then people would like try crazy stuff. They will like step outside of like what's built here. They will walk on the railings outside trying to dodge the catcher. Yeah. Very unsafe. Yes, very, very unsafe. Yeah, memory. And you get splinters on these because they were never like actually coated with anything. So if you fall, you got hella splinters. It was crazy. Homeless people who lived in there. Okay, that's fair. I think when we were kids, I feel like the homeless situation wasn't as bad as it is now after COVID. Built up the immune system. Oh boy. And some of these holes that you can go into are always so freaking small. Like, who are they built for? Granted, I was very tall for like, 10-year-old kid, but I couldn't fit in them. Like, you're talking about like 4-year-olds. Why are 4-year-olds out here? This is a place for adult teenagers. Get out of here.
One time when I was like 11, my dad took me to an Italian restaurant and the waiter asked what my name was and I said, Sam, but you can call me Captain Ravioli. And my dad just looked at me and said, what the fuck was that? Don't do that. And I've been chasing that high ever since. If you don't feel old yet, here's your childhood behind a glass in a museum.
Oh wow, that's
Nobody,
old.
5-year-old me in a mall. I can only step on white tiles or I will die. An accurate representation of going from childhood to adulthood. If you don't know this problem, I feel sorry for your childhood. Sharpening a pencil at the bin was the childhood equivalent of taking a cigarette.
Yes, the pencil sharpener and I have a grudge against each other.
Break. Bro, I had to be the dumbest preschooler out there.
What is this? What is SGR? What is this?
Threw that thing in a scroll.
What is Scruckle? SG square? Square. Stir. Oh! Triangle. Circle. Oh my god, me in a spelling bee. That's funny. Dim.
Bro, I didn't even realize I spent my childhood playing with the virus. I was banned from taking baths when I was younger because I would use up all the bubble bath, and when confronted in the tub, I would retreat into the bubbles and tell them to schedule an audience if they wanted to meet the king of the bubble kingdom. This was a personal story I shared in confidence. All of you will be tried for death. I have no tolerance for treason in the bubble kingdom. Getting hit in the face by this ball when it was
yes,
wet
I
and mad
remember.
felt like you got slapped by Wolverine. In 6th grade, I had a really big crush on this boy who had a girlfriend. So one day on AIM, I messaged him a link to the music video "You Belong With Me" by Taylor Swift. Joe, if you're reading this, that was weird. My bad.
Oh god. Okay, I had no crushes when Taylor Swift's Teardrops on My Guitar and You Belong With Me came out, and were such a crazy social phenomenon. But gosh, I wonder how many people sent it to their crushes at the time. Yeah, what's AIM? AOL. What's AOL? Another true story. The ball. The green ball. Yeah, I remember it too. I think the first instant message that I used was MSN. That was really old. I should probably stop talking. I don't know. I don't want people to know how old I am. Oh god.
That was weird. My bad. How old were you when you realized recess in elementary school was the teacher's mandatory breaks, not for the students? Today years old. Things that will hit you right in the childhood.
Oh yeah, these. We would write people's names in them, and we'll go like, you know, pick a side and pick a number, and then we'll try to predict who they're gonna marry. Fun stuff. I got my first girlfriend on AIM. Damn, you were dating even when you were 5? That's crazy. Damn. AOL is a big internet provider. Oh. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, man. What the hell? Who did that? Tear? Stop it.
1. Finding out your future. Y'all ever used to go to your parents' room at night to ask to go to a friend's house and just sat there on their bed for a while, pretending like you were interested in what they were watching, but really, you were just trying to build up the courage to ask. You did not have a childhood if you didn't put one of these bad boys under your legs in the pool and pretended you were surfing, and then it shoots out of the water like a torpedo,
and then you fall
gives you a
face
Mike
first.
Tyson uppercut from hell. I just told a story at work about my childhood that I thought was really funny, and now everyone is super quiet, and someone said, "I'm so sorry. Your kid does this to your whip. What are you doing?" There comes a time in every child's life when they remember a whooping. This will be the one. Who else remembers? You just took...
Does anyone remember a whooping from their childhood? I don't think I've ever had a whooping. Both of my parents were very adamant on not hitting. But I remember there was one point where my parents were so disappointed. Like, when I said the silence was heavy and you could feel the disappointment, that moment from when I was like 6 stays with me to this day. That's my origin story. I never want to have to feel that way again. God. Belt is crazy. Holy. My sister didn't. Which one? Oh, okay. Well, you're exempt. I'm Canadian, yeah.
Me way back with this one here. Do you remember when this was your only problem? Who else remembers doing this as a kid?
What is that?
I am a sword master. Damn. After I got a whooping, I would be laying down on the floor playing with this thing with tears running down my face. We really all lived the same childhood in different houses. 90s kinda sucked. Imagine being stuck in the house with no internet. Yuck. They had to put a commercial on the television that said, "It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are?" For our parents to remember we existed. We were not stuck in the house. Just checking in. You and I used to have some wild Friday nights back in the day. The quality of this was so bad, but it really made you feel like an artist. I can feel
never
the
had one
dryness
of
of those
these.
markers
Too
in my
expensive.
bones. Getting out of your car in the 90s was like, without revealing your age, what's something you remember that if you told a younger person, they would not understand?
Floppy disk.
Birthday parties at McDonald's.
Birthday parties at McDonald's? I do not remember that. Those were the best. What? Huh? Wait, did I have my childhood on Mars? I don't think I've ever experienced that. Chuck E. Cheese. I know. Yeah, I remember kids at my school in elementary would talk about that. Everybody got a Happy Meal and play in the big indoor playground at a McDonald's? Hey, yo, you guys are too rich for me. Oh, what? Blockbuster and Domino's. Oh, Blockbuster. I've only heard of it in passing. Kmart. I don't think I've seen that either. McDonald's Play Place was ruined by... Oh. I know what Blockbuster is, but I don't think I ever interacted with one. There was one near my childhood home, but it closed very, very quickly.
Crazy how kids today will never know how fun it was to go outside every single day with your friends and just sit here. One day,
You're not supposed
we
to
all
touch
sat on
this.
this for the last time together, and none of us ever knew it. Mum, come outside. I got groceries. I did not get this joke as a kid. No, this is how we
Wait,
turned.
what? Are they putting on boobs? Like the two boobs? Or is it implying like they grow up into a mermaid because it's like a snowman? Like snow older version of you? Oh, booba. Oh, okay.
This joke as a kid. No, this is how we turned on our computers.
That's still
in the
how I turn on my
2000s.
computer.
Grandmas be acting like drug dealers every time she wants to give us some money. When you turn the basement lights off and run upstairs before death consumes you. 6-year-old me trying to force two magnets even though they aren't going to stick together. Admitted, we've all done this while eating mac and cheese. Did anyone else ever pour soda into the cap and drink it like it was a shot? Every monstrosity and horror I could think of. My bed. 6-year-old me.
Oh.
Postcard from child from camp, not dead yet. 8-year-old's haircuts now versus my haircut.
I was so ashamed. There was one time as a kid I had to get my hair shaved off because there was like a lice problem at the school. I was so ashamed to go on the school bus that day. I was like bawling. Like I was bawling my eyes out when I got on because people were staring. Ooh. Ooh. You don't get your hair cut ever? Remember the candy cigarettes? No. My grandma never gave me money. Can I cut my hair back? Yeah! You know what? I don't care about it anymore. I have enough adult self-confidence. I'll rock a bald head. What's wrong with that? There's no lice on this head. Yeah, you pull the light switch and you book it. And then whenever I run up the stairs, I was so clumsy. I always stub my toe as well and I fall. And it's just like this 1 second where your heart drops because you think you're going to die because a monster is going to catch up to you. Yeah.
Kurt, when I was 8. Me, suddenly gaining self-consciousness at my 4th birthday party. Childhood secret weapon. 5-year-old me, putting a ball inside my clothes. Next thing I knew, I was pregnant. A nice rock I just found on the beach. 5-year-old me.
Cute.
These are stronger than most relationships these days. 7-year-old me, in the supermarket, whenever I see a surveillance camera, opens a pack of chewing gum. The entire school.
Oh,
Who knew it
yeah.
was going to be 8-year-old me in the front of the mirror, trying to catch my reflection off guard. Bro, what the hell is this? I knew the car I drew in kindergarten was real. 10-year-old me, after using my fingers to put on my
Oh,
shoes.
yeah.
Remember those days when you missed school and you would check the time and think, they're eating right now. Doing this without any reason.
Yeah. I think that was an ADHD thing. Yeah, that was an ADHD thing. Pulled the string in the basement and it was all the way in the basement. Yeah, I hate that. I hate those. Gah.
Was younger and was in the shower and this happened. I thought I was a full-blown waterbender or Aquaman. Honestly, I'm getting tired of everyone having the same childhood experience.
It really seems like I've
If you
never
don't know
had a
who this
unique
is, you
experience.
did not have a childhood. She was
I don't know
the
what that
Thanos
is.
of our childhood. 5-year-old me seeing the moon during the day. 7-year-old me realizing mum's name isn't mum. Just found the cutest bottle ever. This brings back so many memories. 9-year-old me scared something happened to my mum because she isn't back from the market yet. The real ones know what's up with these. I was always scared to drink out of this straw because I was afraid someone didn't wash it good enough whenever I walk by a tree. I was today years old when I realized the Vans logo is the square root of the answer.
Oh.
Once you see it, you cannot unsee it.
Oh. Ah, thank you, Yuri. Excuse me. Thank you for the lyric. Hello, can you give me money to buy cigarettes and alcohol? I'm in dire need of financial assistance as I have lost all my money on crypto. I am also cold. My stomach rather hurts too. I don't think a VTuber's channel is where you should be asking for help. Hi, Emperor.
There is always that one innocent spoon in every home that you just
YouTube chat is crazy, I'm telling you. YouTube chat, there's at least one crazy chat every stream.
dislike for no reason. Why do I understand this? If you did not drink milk out of a bag in grade school, you are too young for me. Am I the only one who drank out of a small carton like a normal child? I got the squad on speed dial. Parts of a playground versus what they thought.
Yeah! Yo, it felt so freaking heated. Hi, Ragnarok, how are you? Bye, Andy. Bye-bye. No problem. I hope you had fun. Bye-bye. See you later. Hi, Soda. We didn't have bagged milks either. I didn't have bagged milk either. Can I get a mod in YouTube chat, please? Oh, lordy. Okay, and the monkey bars, I don't think I was ever good at those. I don't think I've ever made it through like a monkey bar from one side to the other without dropping to the middle in my life. Bye, Andy. Good night. Sleep well.
Like 90s hoverboards. Gym class used to be lit whenever the teacher pulled out these. If you recognize this image, you are qualified for a veteran's discount.
I don't recognize
Who else
it.
used to make these? All I can hear is, can you start this for me? Y'all poke or peel these. I thought using your front teeth was the only option.
Yeah.
What kids have these days versus what we had.
Oh my gosh, those candy bracelets. Oh my gosh, they taste so bad. They taste so bad. Like, it tastes like chalk with like a minimal amount of sugar in it. You can just barely taste a little bit of sweetness in it. Brrr. Thank you, sir. Kids nowadays, they'll never understand. They'll never understand. Shoot these candies like a ballista in my mouth at friends. A freaking terrorist.
These days versus what we had. You already know what season it is.
What is that?
These things smack in the summer. 8-year-old me pretending to smoke when it's cold outside. When mum lets you keep the change. 6-year-old me trying to invent a new color. Wait here, I will be back.
No.
7-year-old me standing up in the bath after holding my breath underwater for 22 seconds. This floor tile exists. How my 5-year-old brain saw this. 8-year-old. Oops, my bad. How it looked versus how it
Oh my god. Does this ring a bell to anybody? What is this called again? Dodgeball? This dodgeball, right? You line up a bunch of balls at the center of the court. The two teams are on either side of the room, but to start, you have to be touching the wall. Like, you cannot not touch the wall. And everybody sprints into the middle. It's like Hunger Games. It's like the Hunger Games where they get into the arena. Everybody's standing around and there's supply in the center. You either run for the supply and risk your life, or you run away like a coward, which is what I did. Oh boy. Hi, Emperor. Hi, good night. I hope you sleep well. What's wrong with chewing chalks? Is chalk edible? It just didn't taste very good. Yeah, oh man, good times, good times.
Felt the 4 horsemen of childhood
Oops.
memories. You are 10 years old and just unlocked the ability to become a turtle. Going down this boy, how it looked versus how it felt. Admit it, you have all done these things.
What? Playing with a ruler? Trying to balance a light switch in the middle? Done that? Ruler sword. That's probably a dude thing with the sticks and the ruler sword. Jump throw to destroy your enemies. Yeah. Headshots don't count. But if you smack them in the face, they're permanently out of the game. They'll never come back. Exactly. Catching when people try to hit me. I was always really good at dodging, but I'm not good at throw. I was not good at throwing, but I was very good at dodging. So many times I would like, okay, not to sound like an anime pro tag, I'm also really good at like hiding my presence. Wait, let me explain. Like when I just become a wallflower, I was very much a wallflower. Like if I wanted to, I can blend into the background. So I never get targeted, and whenever I do, I dodge really well. So there were multiple games in a dodgeball where I could remember I was the last one left, but all I had were evasive stats, and I had no strength, and I had no aim, and it was just not a fun time. Stealth mode, exactly. I was good at stealth games since I was young.
In childhood, using your ruler as a sword, trying to balance a switch between up and down, using your bed as a trampoline, closing the refrigerator only to see the light turning off. 6-year-old me at 2 a.m. debating if I should hold my piss in till the morning, or run down the hall and risk an attack from a demon.
Yeah, or a
me
burglar.
The toy section, knowing full well I'm never getting any of it. Y'all remember these. You just opened a deep memory that I thought didn't exist. Describe a perfect day. 7-year-old me.
What is this?
What adults see versus what kids see. 6th grade me coming home and opening my first generation.
Oh, sounds like you were surviving till the end. Yeah, but then we played dodgeball with like a revival rule that if you can like if someone throws at you and you catch it perfectly without the ball touching the ground, you get like a chance to revive a person on your team of your choice. So people were really screaming at me when you're the only one left, going like, "Ray, catch a ball! Catch a ball!" I never caught one. It was just really awkward because there was so much pressure and I just wanted the game to end. But for me, this Cut the Rope was my favorite game. I played Cut the Rope when it was still free on the App Store because it was just coming out and they didn't charge anything for it. Or like Fruit Ninja. Fruit Ninja was fun because it was free in the Apple Store for iPads, so we will just go to the store after school to play Fruit Ninja. Or to take selfies. Oh, good times. Good times. Minecraft was on mobile? I don't know. I don't think I played any of these other ones.
iPod Touch.
Cut the Rope
If you
was
didn't
so
learn
fun.
math on this, you are too young for me. I must be getting old as
What
hell.
is this?
Because what is this? 6-year-old me digging in the sandbox to reach the center of the earth. There's not one unique experience in this video. I still think you gotta be on some voodoo stuff to work with one of these. Play, pause, volume up, down, next.
I had one
What's
of
hard to
these.
understand about these controls. Burn the witch. The 4 horsemen of a 5-year-old's dream job. When mum says she will be back soon, but the cashier starts scanning the items. Me as a kid, when I had to throw away the cool stick I
Oh, this is you, chat. This is everybody in chat. All right, guys, put down the stick. It's time to go home, Timmy. Get in the car. We have to make dinner with Auntie Sarah. Get in the car. Get in there. Put the stick down. Put the stick down. I said, Jim, or whatever your name was. Look at your hands. It's so dirty and muddy. Where did you even get that stick from? Now we have to go wash it before we go eat dinner. God damn it. Look at your pants. Where did you go? Put the stick down, I said. Fuck Sarah, damn! You do not speak to your aunt like that. She cooked your favorite meal, meatballs. Spaghetti meatballs. Mom! Alright, you know what, young man? This is my roof and you listen to my rules, okay? You can take sticks home when you're an adult.
These smelled so bad and were probably washed once a year.
What is that?
Coming back to see your finished product. Best feeling. These, I can still smell
What?
them. You haven't known real fur until you've tried
What
to
is
use one
that?
of these. I need all of my public school peeps to help me out. Did anyone else have to play a recorder in elementary school?
Yes.
Specifically,
Yes.
cross buns. This is real, I swear. When you stop to look at the new Lego sets for 20 seconds and then your mum disappears. When your ball gets stuck under the car. Retweet if these had a positive impact on your childhood.
Never had
You
one.
could have traded this in for someone's whole lunch. Flashback to when you were a kid. And
Oh, is this the back rooms? Why does this look like the back rooms? Yo, the back rooms is Japan. They have a vending machine. You still have you still have my elementary school recorder? That's crazy. I think I still have mine too. Our elementary school made us play recorder and also what are those called? It's like an instrument made of different lengths of wooden sticks. Not the round sticks, the flat sticks. And then you have like two sticks with balls at the end, and you just hit the wood sticks, and it makes music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Xylophone. Yeah. Xylophone. Yeah, we had to play those. That was fun. That was my favorite. Yeah. Anyways, recorder was weird. Cosmic brownies. I don't think I had those either. By comparison, I feel like I'm missing out on a key chunk of my childhood.
Parents took you to a random event. Let's see what's upstairs. Upstairs. 8-year-olds, when they reach the top of this stick, exists. Kids.
How many fucking stick memes are in here? God damn it. Put down the stick, Chad. Put down the stick. Put down the stick.
Me, smelling a scent carried by the breeze that takes me back to the happiest days of my childhood, only to be blown away in an instant. Jumping off a single step. 4-year-olds saying, "Look what I can do." Their parents. Me being ill as a kid, 2 minutes after parents left home. 9-year-old me running to give my dad his phone because Dave work boss is calling. When you and your friend are at your neighbor's door because you kicked your ball over the fence. 5-year-old me coming to terms with my new life as a nomad after I cannot find my mum at the store. And what sounds would you hear in the garage? Where's my fucking socket? Don't touch a motherfucking thing. Screw this car. Imaginary monster. A cool stick that I found.
I cannot. I'm convinced that 50% of each of your childhoods is just made of sticks that you found at the playground. And the other 50% is a ruler stick. Every other meme is stick. Elementary forced us to play recorder and lower high school too, but they added piano. I'm so bad with music. It's so funny that every school, regardless of region or country, made us play the recorder. Why the recorder? Why recorder? Why was that? Why did every nation get together one year in the UN just go, yes, let us decide which instrument all of our children in the new generation will learn? The recorder. That's a good one. That's a good one. Because it is the shape of a stick. Maybe. It's just a stick. It's affordable? What do you mean? A grand piano with like 50K is not affordable for you when you were 5? Get on my level, Chad. I was already dealing in like Apple and and Amazon investments at that time when they were still cheap.
10-year-old me. Kids these days will never know the hardships of each week having to overcook a fresh hard-boiled egg yolk for the computer mouse. Seeing Buster getting old hit me right in the childhood feels. Kickballs that have been stuck in the middle school gym ceiling since 2011. This was all you needed for a birthday party back in my day. Did you knock on people's doors as a kid and run away before they had a chance to answer? If so, this could be the job for you. Some girl didn't grow up with an older brother who would WWE chokeslam you onto your couch because he felt like it, and it shows. Why commit murder when you can have one of these? Come on, guys. I'd kill for one of those. I think you're missing the point. Let me just karate chop your ankles.
I had one of these. And I was skating around in our tiny apartment. I had one of these. That was fun. And I would also put like a small towel or a blanket, like just tuck one corner of it in the back of my pants, while the rest of it is like out, and skate around and pretend I have a tail. Damn, 5-year-old Raelia. I'm really not changed. Ooh. Okay, rich girl. Yeah. Of course. That's me. Oh, so much explained. What? She was a furry even when she was 5. That's crazy. Yes, I was a wolf before I even knew I was a wolf. Before I even knew what VTuber or streamer or Twitch was. Before I even speak English, I was like, it's my life's goal to be a wolf on a scooter. I think I was like pretending to be a dog at the time. I grew up. I became a wolf.
Real quick, one of the best games of
What
my
is this?
childhood, a time of adventure and wonder.
Are those tampons and pads?
I just heard 2 kids playing outside, and one goes, "I do not fear the dark side." Then the other kid goes, "You should." And then I just hear a whack noise, then crying. That's just the sound of childhood happening. I might need to have a talk with my daughter, but I'm not even sure what I would say. Where's the ocean? 6-year-old me in front of the TV. I've had this container since I was a kid, and it gets more depressing as I get older. Dinosaurs, markers, medicine. As a child, I had the impression that I would be offered free drugs by strangers, much more frequently than the 0 times it's happened. How schools expect us to stop bullying. You're bothering me. Please stop. Understandable. Have a great day.
If only that worked. If only. Leave me alone worked.
Yeah, breaking up is sad, but have you ever given away your childhood Lego collection?
Nope.
Online friendships are wild because you learn every detail of their childhood traumatic experiences and ensuing lifelong mental illness in the first week, and then 3 years later, you're like, wait, you have a dog? Kids today are missing out on the pre-streaming era, where your childhood was at least partially defined by some semi-obscure movie your family just happened to own on tape, and you watched several dozen times. Kids these days will never know the story. Estimated time left, 39 years. Like this, if you still have a Beanie Baby stuffed animal that you had since you were little. One taught me love, one taught me patience, one taught me pain. Teacher, nobody going to lunch until everyone's quiet. 4th grade me. Everyone shut the fuck up. Ah yes, the stages of life. Child, pain, sleep. When you
Oh,
have no
stop.
life experiences or achievements. Alex, former child, bringing back weird memories from elementary school. 8 years old nowadays, have an iPhone 7 or X. But when I was 8, I had this. Whoever had a PSP when they were 8 were just as spoiled. I had it.
Is the PSP the equivalent of a DS? I had a Nintendo DS. But that was after all my friends got it and I begged my parents for it for like birthday. Oh, it's former child. I was also a former child. I'm a soon to be old person too. That's crazy. That's kind of true. I know a lot of weird shit about Ray, but barely any normal stuff. I mean, I'm not going to tell you about how many like cups I have or like how my cat did today. Cause it's boring to talk about. DS Lite. Yeah. I had a DS. Pretty much a DS, but you have a cat? I want to know how many cups you have. So I have 5 cups in this apartment, all for myself. I have no idea why, because I only have 2 bowls, but I have 5 cups. And at any given time, all 4 of them are being used. Only one of them is on rotation as a spare. Dude, I have 2 bowls, 2 plates. This is just so I don't have to do dishes after every time I eat. I can just leave them in the sink and still have a fresh plate. But why do I have 5 cups? I wish I had a PSP. I don't know what it's like to have a PSP, but I had a DS. And I had one of those like cartridges where you can get like ROMs on. Is this illegal? Let's move on.
The PSP. I can smell this picture. We all tried to push down every color
Yeah!
once. My brain, do it. Why? Just do it.
Oh, yeah.
The boys waiting outside to see if my mom says yes to them coming in. The ancestors of today's bath bombs, bath beads, the throne of a chief, the throne of a king, the throne of a god. 7-year-old me in the car, wondering why the moon has been following us. 6-year-old me waiting to die after I accidentally swallowed a little bit.
A little bit of gum. I thought I was never gonna poop again and I was gonna die like a rat on rat poison. Bruh. Nintendo lawyers are coming for, oh please Nintendo. It wasn't Nintendo games. It wasn't Nintendo games. It wasn't Nintendo games.
Toothpaste. The worst parts of my childhood. 2nd grade me walking into the Scholastic Book Fair with $7.
I
And
remember.
The same actor is live on 2 different TV channels. 6-year-old me. Yeah, you're old, but are you this old? When you find out your parents' names aren't actually mum and dad, how many other lies have I been told by the council? Who else had a stage in their cafeteria?
What?
I'm this old.
Why?
If you remember this game, you're a legend. But are you this old? It's all fun and games until you lose One Piece. Some
One
of you
Piece
never got
is real.
smacked in the face with one of these.
Oh, it's
when
the
you were
red ball,
younger,
guys.
and it really shows. I went to PE one time with a stuffy nose, got hit one time, and it cleared all my sinuses. 10-year-old me, after losing my toys. Canadian eatery puts tiny chairs around the little table that comes inside pizza boxes. My childhood dream has
Oh, it's so cute. I don't actually know what that round table thing for pizza does. What does that do? The One Piece is real. You will find out in maybe another 10 years. Book fairs were so cool. I loved book fairs every year. I look forward to it. Because the cafeteria was also the auditorium. Oh. I think we just used the gym as our auditorium. So the cafeteria was just like a big ass classroom that no class actually used. What did you have on my DS? I had very legal games. I bought my first copy of Pokemon Pearl, 4th gen. And that was it. Oh, I also had Nintendo dogs. That was fun. Sometimes the dogs would be a little stupid though, but that was fun.
come true. Rare photo of a remote control from the 70s. What do you do with this? A. Pretend it's a lightsaber. B.
It's
bonk
a
it on
stick.
someone's head.
It's a stick.
C. Try to fold it. D. Remove the top layer. When your dad bought you candy and now he wants his dad tags. My 4-year-old just said, Dad, why do people make up things that their children have said for social media? Isn't it just inherently dishonest and indicative of an inability to construct a compelling narrative for themselves? What we did as kids versus what we imagined. When it was time to watch a movie in school,
Bill
out
Nye the
hiking today
Science
and
Guy.
came across this ancient civilization. Anybody know what era it's from? To give these bad boys out, giving the dirtiest one to the person you did not like. 6-year-old me. After all, why not? When I was a kid, every time I went to the bathroom, I was paranoid.
I still
me
do
when
this.
I was 10, pretending to be dead in the pool to see if anyone would care. 8-year-old me, when my mum made me ring people to thank them for my birthday presents. I feel sorry for Netflix era kids. They will never know the high stakes adrenaline of running to the bathroom, fridge, bedroom in a single ad break with the beckoning call of a sibling screaming, "It's on!" to send you hurtling over the furniture to get back in time. In the 90s, you could say, "Excuse me," instead of "excuse me," and get a laugh. It was wild. What 5-year-olds today have. What I had when I was 5.
Pokemon cards, yeah, or the Wii. I would punch the bathroom curtains, but like, what if they're hugging all the way into the bathtub and your punch just doesn't reach that far? And then you just wasted your one element of surprise, and now they know they're going to punch you again, or they know you're going to punch them again, right? Ray definitely did not have an R4. What's an R4? What a weird name. What's an R4? What happened to R123? I never had an R4. What a strange name. Hot Wheels, let's go.
I had the sudden and shocking realization this morning that some people have never heard the "Oh, where is my hairbrush" song and don't automatically sing it in their heads when they're looking for something. Why is there a cucumber in the shower? Because he took a shower and he now needs to find his hairbrush.
But why does he have hair?
In 1992, I was 12. My dad and I were in the airport. I saw Joe Pesci and I recognized him from Home Alone. I went up to him to ask for his autograph. Joe asked me who my favorite actor was. I said he was. He handed me a crisp $100 and said, "That's the right answer, kid." Scars remind us the past is real. No more snow days. School district replaces wintry days off with online classes. We got out of school at the right time, ladies and gentlemen. We are all forgetting the real forbidden snag.
What is
I cannot
that?
believe that this post clocked me. I never would have remembered biting down into the seam of these
What
things,
is this,
often
chat?
splitting them in two near perfect halves. The texture was bad, the taste was bad, and yet I chomped. When I was younger, I just wanted the Crayola 6 bad. The taste was bad.
What is
and yet
this?
I
Is this like Jello? Or is this just rubber? Rubber bouncing ball. What is it for? Just bouncing? You eat those things around your room. Just for playing with? Oh. It's a toy. I know. Why would you bite into it? Yo, you glue eaters are wild. Glue eaters, rubber ball biters. You all evolved into pants grabbers. Bruh. Gachapon like machine. Oh. It was to throw at other kids. Sniping them off the playground.
chomped. When I was younger, I just wanted the Crayola 64 pack with the built-in sharpener, practically pooping yourself with excitement when you walked into the PE hall and saw that the apparatus
Wait, this is movable?
was out. Today's kids will never know how we were the original GPS right from the passenger
Yo,
side, and you
that was
better had
me!
read fast and correct. Print me the MapQuest direction.
Yeah, that was me. My parents would make me review the shit. And they'll go like, they'll mark it on the page and they go like, okay, I know everything up to step 7. You need to keep an eye out for step 8. When I ask you to read me directions, you must say this immediately. And you're just sitting there like you're on a quest for the next 20 minutes waiting for your mom to talk to you. Yeah.
Before we leave.
Oh.
Obviously. When I was younger, I just wanted the Crayola 64 pack with the built-in sharpener, practically pooping.
Yeah, you will be the navigator. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, these things. I knocked a tooth off on these things when I was a kid. Oh, good times. Such good times. Oh my goodness. Nico, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. I was trying to do a cool thing. Oh, thank you for the chigra. I'm okay. I was trying to do a cool thing where like this bar, right, this ladder looking bar. I'll stand on the ground, and it was metal too. I'll stand on the ground, and I wanted to do one of those like superhero things where you just jump like very coolly, and you magically catch one of the bars in midair and hang yourself up. You know what I mean? Instead of grabbing it and then climbing, I wanted to do a jumping start. I was too uncoordinated to like actually reach out in time to grab one, so I hit one with my face and I knocked off my tooth. I knocked off my baby front tooth. It was traumatic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I was very lucky that I didn't hurt myself further. It was just a tooth that was already going to come out. And remove it like a snake getting rid of. Hey, at least you didn't eat it, Yuri. That's good. That was fun. Hey, this is good. This is fun. I love these. I love these meme posts where we can like shit on it together or like go like, yo, Leo pointing memes. Like, yo, Pog, that was my childhood. Aw. What did we learn today, chat? That we're all around the same age or older, depending on who you're talking to.